Number 25. Jim Carrey. When his family fell on tough times, they ended up living out of a van. He worked as a janitor while going to open mic nights in his time off and eventually landed the lead in Once Bitten. Number 24. Ben Franklin. He ran away from Boston at 17 and took a boat to New York City, after which he ended up walking to Philadelphia. He lived on the streets until his future wife's family took him in. Number 23. David Letterman. After moving to LA in 1975, he lived out of his truck until he got picked up writing jokes for comedian Jimmy Walker. Number 22. Colonel Harlan Sanders. Colonel Sanders, as the world has come to know him, was homeless for a vast majority of his life. He lived out of a car with his wife while he was trying to convince restaurants to take his chicken recipe. Number 21. Sylvester Stallone. Stallone ended up living in a New York City bus station for 3 weeks after being evicted and even acted in an adult film while trying to get back on his feet. Number 20. Kelly Clarkson. Moving to LA from Texas, her apartment burned down on her first day in town. Because she didn't know anyone, she slept in her car until she made it big on Idol. Number 19. Tyler Perry. After his first theatrical production failed miserably, he lived out of his car and kept rewriting his script until it went big at the House of Blues. Number 18. Daniel Craig. Before landing the role of the most famous spy in history, Daniel couchsurfed and slept on park benches in London. Number 17. Halle Berry. Staying in New York to pursue her acting dreams even after she ran out of money, she lived in a homeless shelter prior to landing a role on ABC. Number 16. Jim Cramer. While working for the LA Herald-Examiner as a journalist, his house got robbed multiple times. As a result, he was forced to live out of his car for nearly a year before eventually becoming host of Mad Money. Number 15. Shania Twain. When she was a teenager, her mom moved her family to a shelter in Toronto so that they would have enough to eat, and as early as 8, she was already singing in bars for food. Number 14. Hilary Swank. Growing up in a trailer park, she headed to LA with her mom at 15. The two of them lived out of a car and booked auditions over payphones until Hillary